Move resolution 452-14?
Yes.
Okay. So a motion has been moved by Councilmember Wille and it's seconded by Councilmember Ford. Discussion, Councilmember Wille?
Yes, and just before I do, I just wanted to, there were some requests that we take a break, so, okay. Okay, so, yes, let me say first that I think this is probably the most important decision that we make as a council is really our long-term handling of our solid waste stream, or in other words, for solid waste is sort of our discarded valuable resources. And I appreciate Mayor Kanoy's desire to move forward on this and address it. But at the same time, I think that translating his broad, open statements narrative really did not translate down into the details of the request for proposals, the RFP. And yeah, I'm always trying to look a little bit, are we being farsighted? And I look, okay, this is going to be 10, 20, probably 30-year decision, probably a multi-million-dollar decision, and where are we going? And I look, around the world, a little, talk to people, particularly people I met in California, that are going, that's old technology, that mass burn. A lot of the programs that I looked at in California, not just San Francisco, but also rural areas, are 70%, whether it's composting, recycling, and moving towards some of the supposedly close to 85%, where we're really promoting reuse, diverting material to other purposes, recycling, and compostables. I am the chair of the Ag, Water, Energy, Sustainability Committee, and really focused a lot on agriculture. And as I see the nutrients coming out of our soil, and now going in, much of it is going into a landfill, and now it's going to be going, do we divert that and instead have the end product going into burning it up? Maybe 1/3 of that ends up ash, a lot of air pollution and other costs that aren't necessarily calculated into that cost in terms of the effect on the environment. So just part of what I'm trying to do is I feel that this issue really deserves a better conversation. I did ask our Director of Environmental Management to be here or to send a delegate, and she advised that she's not available today. I would be happy to hold this off and do it continue when she is available. But I want to open up my comments and allow for those others. My fear is that we're really moving towards a feed the beast mentality, and I've explored other municipalities that have sort of closer to our size that have now gone bankrupt trying to fulfill the guaranteed payments. I also see the expenditure of high capital versus more green jobs, more local, well-paying jobs. I'm concerned about the inflexibility of this choice. I'm concerned, I want to take 1 minute just looking at compost and high-grade compost. We would be cutting down all of that importing of expensive fertilizer. It's also high-grade compost counters global warming because it's so much full of oxygen, it pulls the carbon out of the air. So I go around to the school garden programs. I went to one last weekend. All the kids are so excited. How do we take this and our food waste? We throw away like over 45% of food goes into the trash. 95% of that's ending up in the landfills at this point, and really make this something exciting that we're going forward. Again, I want to say this did come up, we're moving in a direction, and I'm just afraid, and I really feel that we need to have a more deliberate decision about something that's so costly and so important to this island. So I yield in terms of what others have to say and
Okay.
move forward.